Hey guys, we're going to be discussing a very interesting topic today. Okay, so we all know that saving money as a teenager is hard, especially when you have friends who are out buying new clothes and going on weekend trips. But it's not impossible. When you're this young, there are most probably only a couple of things on your mind, and that probably doesn't include money. Some of these concerns may include your plans after high school, and well, of course, how to look good, and that's normal. Unfortunately, personal finance is not a required subject in most high schools or colleges. Because of this, many young adults are left clueless about how to manage their money, how to apply for credit, and how to get or stay out of debt. If you ask your parents, your aunt, your uncle, basically any older adult that you know, they would probably tell you that if they could only go back to your age, there are a couple of things they would surely change. And I bet at least half of these have something to do with how they handled money. That's why in this video, I want to help you avoid that altogether. Welcome to Financial Pay Dirt. In this video, I will be sharing with you what you should be doing when you turn 18. First of all, you should open a bank account. If your parents have already helped you out with this, then good for you. But if they haven't yet, then it's time to ask them. Get ready to take your money out of the piggy bank or that old shoebox and start using a bank account. So, what would be the best bank to open an account in? Choose a bank that has no fees. You should never have to pay an account maintenance fee or a low balance fee. There are plenty of banks out there that won't charge you to use their account. You will also want to look for something with no account minimums. Online bank accounts are best. The process is very easy. You just need to fill in the details needed and you're good to go. You can set up a checking and savings account in a few minutes. Yep, that easy. You can deposit checks by taking a picture and check your account right from your phone. An example of an online bank that you can consider is H.M. Bradley. With this bank, every dollar that you deposit has the potential to be a dollar saved, as long as it stays in your account. This is because H.M. Bradley offers an account called a negotiable order of withdrawal, or the NOW account. This type of account lets them pay you interest on all your money. If you have a checking and savings account, you probably won't earn much interest, if anything, on a checking account, and you will only be allowed to make 6 transactions on a savings account. This bank offers an annual percentage yield of 3%. This means that if you have $10 in the bank, in 1 year, your interest savings will be $30. This is a great place to save your extra money and let it grow. All you have to do is maintain the balance and wait for the interest to come rolling in. If you can't afford to save 20% of your money, we would recommend using Discover Bank. You will need to open a checking and savings account. Discover won't earn as much interest, but it is still a much better option than any local bank. Next, if you don't already have a job, get a part-time job. You now have a bank account. That's great. Now you need a job to fund it with. You don't have to work there full-time. There are a lot of hassle-free part-time jobs available for 18-year-olds in the market today. Get a job, any job. Getting a job isn't that hard. It doesn't matter if you're still in high school or if you have recently graduated. If you're 16 or older, you can get a job working at a local restaurant or grocery store. Your first high school or college job probably won't have anything to do with your future career, but that is okay. It doesn't matter what job you get at this time in your life. The main thing you're looking for is just the experience of working for a company. It is a great experience, and hopefully you will come out being a more mature and responsible person. Third, you need to open up a credit card as soon as you turn 18. To get a credit card, you have to have a job. Trust me, opening a credit card is really a must at this age because you will benefit a lot when you grow older. You will eventually need to borrow money to buy a house or make some other big purchase. To get the loan you need when you're older, you will need a good credit score. Credit is not built overnight. It takes years to build a good credit score. When you are under 18 years old, most likely you have little to no credit. While this may not seem like a big deal at the time, it will undoubtedly affect you in the future. Your credit score will determine if you get approved for things like a mortgage or auto loan. If you do get approved, it can then determine what interest rate you will pay on that loan. This may seem like boring stuff right now, but trust me, you want to get started on this as soon as possible. When a credit card is used responsibly, it can do great things for your credit. You have to make sure to pay off your credit cards in full every single month and never carry a balance. Never pay interest on a credit card. A good rule is never buy anything that you can't pay for right then. If the money is not in your bank account, don't buy it. Put a very small amount on the card. It only takes one purchase a month, then put into auto pay. It may seem like a pretty easy thing to do, but many people struggle with it. Be very careful with credit cards. Credit cards can be great things to have if you can use them responsibly. But if you start spending money that you don't have and pay interest on your card, it would be much better off if you never got one. Your first credit cards should be used to build credit. If you don't pay off your entire balance each month, it will destroy your credit scores for years. It's much easier to build credit than to repair credit. On top of all of the benefits of having a credit card, you'll have the chance to get free rewards just for spending like you normally do. But don't buy anything you wouldn't be needing anyway. When you are first starting with credit, you will need to start with what is called a secured credit card. Let me tell you how a secured card works. You have to pay some money first. Then they will let you use their card. For example, you might pay $300 first. Then they will give you a credit limit of $300. Your credit limit, also known as a credit line, is the amount of money that you're allowed to spend each month. Since you pay it up front, if you don't pay your bill later, the credit card company is going to be fined because you've secured your loan with the $300 that you paid at the beginning. There are several secured cards out there, but a good suggestion would be the Discover It Secured Credit Card. It has no annual fee, reports to the 3 credit bureaus, and after 8 months, you'll be considered for a return of your security deposit. And your card may be converted to an unsecured card. Discover also pays you 1 to 2% cashback on your purchases. Be careful though, don't let the cashback offer cause you to spend more. And after you've kept your account open for at least 12 months, Discover is offering to match the amount you've received in cashback throughout the year. So, that doubles your earnings. Another good choice for a first credit card are the Bank America Secured Credit Card and Bank of America Cash Reward Secured Card. Bank of America offers 2 different options. The first is the Bank America Secured Credit Card. There is no annual fee, and they report to all 3 credit bureaus. With this card, you pay a $300 security deposit, and if your cashback option won't cause you to overspend, there's the Bank of America Cash Reward Secured Card. This one has the same basic features, but you'll also earn 1 to 3% cashback on purchases. Although it's not clear how long it will take to get your $300 back, Bank of America will periodically review your account, and you may qualify to have your security deposit refunded. If you can't seem to get approved for a secured card, there are some other ways to get started, so you can later get a secured card. To learn more about these options, check out our other video, How to Get Credit with No Credit. Alright, moving on. 5th, try to minimize your expenses. You need to have the ability to kick into super saver mode. This will very much help you when unexpected expenses come up. What do I mean by super saver mode? Well, you may want to consider bringing PB&J sandwiches to work, stretching hair care products, switching to basic cable and Go phones, getting a roommate, ride sharing, going to free concerts, and skipping restaurants to have friends over instead. Basically, whatever it takes to make ends meet. Doing this will help you take control of your money, which would mean that you will save more for much more important matters. Next, ask yourself if going to college is really worth it. We have made a video about this that you can also check out. Ask yourself, will you really benefit if you go to college? Because if you don't have a clear answer to this question, then you might want to reevaluate your choices. Only go to college if you have a great plan ahead of you, like if you need these to pursue something you really like. That would give you a lot of money in the future. Remember that not all college graduates end up having lots of money, because college clearly isn't for everyone. Don't go to college just to impress the people around you. Don't waste time investing in things that won't help you in the future. And lastly, start saving for retirement. Yep, you heard that right. Consider doing this at this early time, and trust me, you'll thank me later. You need to prepare for your retirement well in advance. Because of the way compound interest works, the sooner you start saving, the less principal you'll have to invest to end up with the amount you need to retire. For example, at the end of 20 years, that $1,000 account with a 5% interest rate will grow into $2,653.30. Even if you do not deposit any more money, your money will grow on its own. This clearly shows that you will need to put aside as much money to reach your retirement goals. Let me tell you about Roth Individual Retirement Account, or Roth IRA. An individual retirement account is a tax-deferred or tax-free retirement savings account. Roth IRA rules dictate that as long as you've owned your account for at least 5 years and you're age 59 and a half or older, you can withdraw your money when you want to, and you won't owe any federal taxes. You can open a Roth IRA in Vanguard. Here, there are no required minimum distributions for as long as you live. You can also put money in your account for as many years as you want, as long as you have earned income that qualifies. Well, there you go. Those are just some of the things that you should be doing when you're an 18-year-old. Which among these do you find the easiest to do? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, let us know by dropping a comment and hitting the like and subscribe button. Also turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on our future videos. See you next time.